Hey guys, my name's Yvette and welcome to my channel. So today's video is on a really easy Baby Yoda painting. Like anybody could do this. Even if you can't draw, you could totally do this. So let's just get into it. Okay guys, I have no idea what I did to the original footage of me drawing our Baby Yoda. So I did it again, but I did this one like kind of a little wonky because it's just to show you guys how to draw the baby. And it's basically the same every time, but I just think I drew like the eyes a little funky this time. You want to start out by drawing a circle for the head, and it's kind of hard for me to explain how to draw the ears, but you guys can see what I'm doing, and then do the exact same thing for the other ear, and then draw in his little face, which has his eyes, his mouth, his little nose. And I'm going to show it up right now and let you guys just watch how I'm doing this because I am terrible at explaining how to draw. And I'll also link down below these step-by-step pictures that I used to learn how to draw the baby. And by the way, I drew this out on a piece of paper instead of straight to my canvas because I'm the type of person who needs to erase all of the time, and I didn't want to make the canvas all gross and ugly. But then again, it doesn't really matter because we're painting over the whole thing, so you wouldn't even be able to notice all of the erase marks on the canvas, so you could totally just draw your baby straight onto your canvas if you're using one. So this is the original baby I drew, and one of the biggest differences between the sketch I did for you guys just now and this one is that the head is bigger, which gives him more of like a baby feel in my opinion, and also his eyes are bigger. Everything else is basically the same, but just make sure to make his head pretty big and his little eyes big too. If you drew your Baby Yoda drawing on a piece of paper like I did, cut it out. Now we're going to trace our baby onto a canvas, and the way I did this was by taping it under a canvas. And don't throw away our Baby Yoda cutout because we're going to need this at the end of our painting. And I put the iPad up, like the brightness super up, and then I put my iPad under it and traced it that way. See right here, you guys can totally see him under, and then you just trace. And excuse my baby, he's a little beat up right now. I actually lost the original footage I had of this, and thank goodness I still had the Baby Yoda lying around, so I wanted to show you guys what I was talking about. Now that we've traced our drawing onto our canvas, we can do the fun part, which is paint. I'm going to start out by outlining everything we traced with black acrylic paint, and I'm also going to paint in our baby's eyes. I'm gonna paint in his little ears, and I'm using a sage green for this. For the inside of his ear, I'm using like a mauve dusty pink, and make sure to do the same thing for his other ear. And then paint his little head that same sage green we just used. And I'm not being too neat with this. If you paint over the black, it's okay, because in a little bit you'll see that I go back in and clean it up. I'm moving my paintbrush here like a crazy person because I was trying to show you guys that I wasn't neat here with my painting, and that I'm gonna go back in now with our black acrylic paint and clean this up. And there we go, as good as new. Now I'm gonna paint in the baby's mouth with that same black paint, and then clean up around his mouth. For the tongue, I'm actually going to use a lighter pink than the pink we used for his ears. I'll link all the colors I used in the description box for you guys. Okay, for his little coat, the top of it right now, I'm painting using a taupe color, I think that's what it's called. And if you painted over those black lines like I did, just go back in with that black paint to make them fresh again. And apparently I didn't film myself painting in his little hands or the cuffs around his hands, so paint his hands with that same sage we used and the little cuffs with that same taupe we just used. For the rest of his little jacket, I'm just going in with a basic brown color. Okay, we're almost done with this. So off camera, I used a pencil to draw in where I wanted to paint the eyes. And so I'm just painting in the eyes with white paint right now. And then I just drew in the little lines for his hands. Oh my gosh, he's looking so cute. Okay, you guys can pick whatever color you guys want for your background, but I'm going in with a blue. And then remember how I told you guys not to throw out that baby Yoda drawing cutout? Well, it's time to grab it and place it over our baby painting because we're going to speckle. And if you never cut out your baby Yoda, just use like some scrap paper to cover him up so that he doesn't get dirty. All I did was mix some white paint with a little bit of water to loosen the paint, and then dipped in a stiff paintbrush. And then I just flicked the paintbrush bristles everywhere and speckled. And there we go, guys, we are done, and he came out so cute, and it was really easy to do. And I actually gave this as a gift to my sister because she's obsessed with Baby Yoda. I mean, I know he has a real name, but I never saw the show, or I haven't seen the show yet, so I don't know what his name is. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys love this painting as much as I do, and try it out. Alright guys, so that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this was helpful and that some of you guys try this out, and subscribe for more DIYs, and stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!